When performing the safety bar back squat, you can perform this in one of two different ways. There is a way that you can adjust these handles so that you are performing a more upright and high bar back squat position, and there's also a way that you can adjust them so that you're performing more of a low bar back squat position. It's a really versatile piece of equipment, and I think it's something that people should be using a lot more, to be honest, personal opinion. So the first example here is I'm going to perform it as if I'm doing a more high bar back squat position. So as I descend downwards, I push upwards with the handles just ever so slightly. And what that does is it makes the load on the bar, I'll pause it when it's at the bottom, when it makes the load on the bar move ever so slightly forwards. So you can see this angle of this bar here is moving forwards. And as a result of that, I can evenly distribute the load between my hips and my knees, and I can keep an even balance point between the inside, the outside, and the heel of my foot. The other version of this is when I pull down ever so slightly on the handles, and as a result, when I get to the bottom, the load is vertically underneath where the center of the bar is. And this is more similar to a low bar back squat position. You can see that my knee isn't quite as far in front of my toe, and I have loaded a little bit more towards my hips because my torso has effectively leant over more. So I'm putting a little bit more load towards my back and my glute musculature and taking it away from my knee. And so one of the reasons why this is a really useful piece of equipment is because, say for example, you injure your knee during squats, or you hurt your knee doing something else in your life and you want to continue progressing with your squats week on week. You can come in and you can perform a safety bar back squat, and you can on purposely load the weight towards your hips a little bit more, taking pressure off of your knee. And then over the weeks, as your knee begins to recover, you can then start to load your knee a little bit more progressively, week by week. Similarly, in the exact same situation, if you have tweaked your back, you can go to this first version and you can make it a very knee-dominant squat to take a lot of pressure off of your back. And progressively over time, you can load the back slightly more.